Introducing Heartbreak Chronicles, discovering profound emotions through simple English tales. Step into a world where emotions run deep and stories come to life in the Heartbreak Chronicles. In this collection of 10 heartfelt chapters, we follow the journey of Lily, a young girl, and her friend Jake, as they navigate the complexities of friendship, sadness, and personal growth. Through their experiences, we delve into the universal themes of human connection, communication, and resilience, all while using everyday words that resonate with readers of all ages and backgrounds. In a cozy town filled with laughter and joy, Lily and Jake's friendship takes center stage. As their bond is tested by unexpected changes, Lily finds herself grappling with emotions she struggles to express. With simple yet profound language, these tales explore the emotions that are part and parcel of life's ups and downs, teaching us valuable lessons about empathy, forgiveness, and the strength of the human heart. Through Lily's interactions with her sister Emma, the emergence of new friendships, and the challenges she faces, we witness the power of emotions and the growth that comes from understanding and accepting them. Each chapter invites us to reflect on our own experiences and emotions, reminding us that heartbreak is a natural part of life, and from it, we can emerge stronger and wiser. Join us as we embark on a journey through the Heartbreak Chronicles, where relatable characters and everyday words come together to tell a story that resonates deep within our hearts. As Lily and Jake's tale unfolds, we are reminded that even in the midst of heartache, there is beauty, growth, and the potential for transformation.
Chapter 1: Sadness Strikes. In the enchanting town of Willowbrook, where laughter echoed through cobblestone streets, lived two inseparable friends, Lily and Jake. Their days were like pages from a storybook, filled with shared secrets, joyous adventures, and endless smiles. But as the sun rose on one particular morning, a subtle change rippled through their friendship. Lily noticed that Jake was spending more time with another friend from school. Her heart felt a pang of confusion as she wondered why the dynamics were shifting. The once familiar rhythm of their companionship began to waver, like a melody interrupted by an unexpected note. As days turned into weeks, the distance between Lily and Jake grew, leaving Lily feeling like an outsider in her own story. She longed for their special moments, the laughter that had once been like music to her ears. But now, the silence of their separation felt deafening. With a heavy heart, Lily tried to approach Jake, seeking answers to the questions swirling within her. Her attempts to express her feelings stumbled like uncertain footsteps, her words failing to capture the emotions welling up inside her. Jake, seemingly unaware of Lily's distress, remained puzzled by her attempts at conversation. Amidst the confusion, Lily's heartache deepened. She grappled with emotions she had never encountered before, the ache of missing a friend, the sting of feeling replaced, and the ache of unspoken words. The once bright and cheerful town seemed to lose its color as Lily's heart grew heavier with each passing day. In this first chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles, we glimpse the fragile nature of emotions and the intricate threads that bind friendships. Lily's experience reminds us that even the closest of bonds can encounter unexpected challenges, leaving us grappling with a range of feelings that are often difficult to articulate. As we journey alongside Lily through her labyrinth of emotions, we are reminded that heartbreak is a universal chapter in the story of life, one that ultimately leads us to deeper understandings and profound growth.
Chapter 2: Confusion Clouds. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions painted the skies, Lily's heart remained entangled in a web of confusion. The once clear path of her friendship with Jake had become a maze of uncertainty, each turn leading to more questions than answers. Lily's attempts to bridge the gap had left her feeling even more bewildered. She could sense the disconnect between her words and Jake's understanding, like two ships passing in the night without a shared destination. The more she tried to untangle her emotions, the tighter the knot seemed to become. As confusion clouded Lily's thoughts, her heartache deepened. She spent restless nights gazing at the stars, seeking solace in the twinkling lights that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. She longed for clarity, a way to make sense of the jumble of feelings that consumed her. In her search for answers, Lily confided in her older sister, Emma. Emma listened with a patient heart, offering a comforting presence in a world clouded by uncertainty. With gentle words, Emma reminded Lily that emotions are like riddles, sometimes complex, but always worth exploring. With Emma's guidance, Lily began to sift through her thoughts, attempting to decipher the puzzle of her feelings. She discovered that confusion was not a sign of weakness but a stepping stone toward understanding. Through journaling and conversations with Emma, Lily slowly started to untangle the threads of her heartache. As this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles unfolds, we witness the power of seeking guidance and support when emotions become overwhelming. Lily's journey teaches us that confusion is a natural part of the human experience and that embracing it can lead to growth and self-discovery. Through Lily's story, we learn that sometimes, the clouds of confusion can eventually part to reveal the clarity and insight we've been seeking all along.
Chapter 3: Bonds Break. In the town of Willowbrook, where friendships were woven like delicate tapestries, Lily felt the threads of her connection with Jake begin to fray. The laughter and shared moments that had once been the foundation of their bond now felt distant, like echoes of a forgotten melody. Each passing day seemed to widen the gap between Lily and Jake. The activities they used to enjoy together became solitary pursuits, and the places they once visited as a pair now felt strangely empty when experienced alone. The warmth of their friendship had faded, leaving behind a cold emptiness that was difficult to ignore. Lily's heartache deepened as she realized that the connection she had cherished was slipping through her fingers. She found herself reminiscing about the times when she and Jake had been inseparable, their laughter echoing through the streets of Willowbrook. The pain of their fading bond was a constant ache that she couldn't escape. With every missed opportunity to connect, Lily's heartbreak grew more pronounced. She wondered if she had done something wrong, if she had failed to be the friend Jake needed. The questions swirled in her mind like leaves caught in a whirlwind, leaving her feeling adrift in a sea of uncertainty. In the midst of her turmoil, Lily's older sister, Emma, became a steady anchor. Emma's wisdom and reassurance provided Lily with a lifeline in the storm of her emotions. Through their conversations, Lily came to understand that sometimes, bonds break not because of anyone's fault, but as a result of life's changing currents. As this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles unfolds, we witness the fragility of human connections and the heartache that comes with their dissolution. Lily's experience teaches us that it's okay to mourn the loss of a bond that once brought us joy, and that the pain of separation is a testament to the depth of our feelings. Through Lily's journey, we learn that while bonds may break, the lessons and memories they leave behind continue to shape us, guiding us toward new horizons and the promise of growth. Chapter 4: Tears Fall. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions flowed like a river, Lily's heartache reached a crescendo. The pain of her fading friendship with Jake had become an ache too heavy to bear, and her emotions spilled forth like raindrops from the stormy sky. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Lily found herself alone in her room. The weight of her sadness pressed down on her chest, leaving her breathless. The memories of joyful moments shared with Jake seemed to mock her from the corners of her mind. Unable to contain the flood of emotions any longer, tears streamed down her cheeks, like raindrops tracing paths on a windowpane. Lily's tears were a release, a way of giving voice to the emotions that had remained trapped within her. As she let her tears fall, she felt a mixture of relief and vulnerability. The salty drops carried with them the weight of her heartbreak, and for a fleeting moment, she allowed herself to be fully present in her pain. In the midst of her tears, Lily realized that she wasn't alone. Through the darkness of her room, the moon's soft glow provided a gentle reminder that even in the depths of sadness, there was a source of light. Lily's tears were like a cleansing rain, washing away the layers of hurt and confusion that had accumulated within her. Lily's older sister, Emma, entered the room and sat beside her, offering a comforting presence. Emma's silence spoke volumes, and in that moment, Lily understood that her tears were valid. Emma's hand on her shoulder conveyed the message that it was okay to grieve, to let her emotions flow freely. As this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles unfolds, we witness the cathartic power of tears and the importance of allowing ourselves to feel our emotions fully. Lily's experience teaches us that tears are not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our capacity to care deeply. Through Lily's journey, we learn that sometimes, it's in our moments of vulnerability that we discover our inner strength, and that even in the midst of heartache, there is solace to be found in the embrace of those who care for us.
Chapter 5: Seeking Comfort. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions intertwined like a tapestry, Lily's heartache remained a constant companion. Yet, amidst the storm of her feelings, a glimmer of hope began to emerge. Lily knew that she couldn't navigate her pain alone, and in her quest for solace, she turned to the one person who had always been her source of support, her older sister, Emma. Emma's presence was a soothing balm for Lily's wounded heart. As they sat together under the shade of a willow tree, Lily poured out her feelings, her words a river of emotions finally given voice. Emma listened with an open heart, offering a safe space for Lily to share her pain without judgment. With gentle words, Emma reminded Lily that emotions were like passing clouds, sometimes stormy, other times serene. She assured Lily that what she was feeling was valid and normal, and that seeking comfort from those who cared was an essential part of the healing process. As they talked, Lily began to feel a sense of relief. Sharing her heartache with Emma was like opening a window to let in fresh air after a heavy rain. Emma's understanding and empathy were like a lifeline, connecting Lily to a sense of belonging even in her moments of vulnerability. With Emma's guidance, Lily learned that seeking comfort was not a sign of weakness, but an act of self-care. She discovered that sharing her emotions was a way of allowing others to be there for her, and in turn, she realized that she didn't have to bear her heartache alone. As this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles unfolds, we witness the power of seeking comfort in times of distress. Lily's experience teaches us that vulnerability is a strength, and that leaning on the support of loved ones can help us navigate even the darkest of emotions. Through Lily's journey, we learn that seeking comfort is not just about finding relief, but about forging deeper connections and discovering the resilience of the human spirit.
Chapter 6: Healing Begins. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions ebbed and flowed like the tide, Lily's heartache had begun to transform. The once overwhelming waves of sadness had started to recede, making way for the gentle currents of healing and renewal. Lily realized that she couldn't remain adrift in her sea of emotions forever. She needed to find solid ground, something to anchor her as she navigated the waters of her healing journey. With the guidance of her sister Emma, Lily turned to the activities that had once brought her joy and comfort. She found solace in the pages of books, where she could escape to worlds far beyond her own. The act of reading became a form of self-care, allowing her to temporarily set aside her worries and immerse herself in tales of adventure and possibility. The colors of her paintings danced with vibrant energy, reflecting the spectrum of emotions she had experienced. Nature became Lily's sanctuary, offering a respite from the hustle and bustle of life. The rustling leaves and the chirping of birds provided a soothing backdrop to her thoughts, reminding her that the world continued to turn even in the midst of her heartache. Lily discovered that nature held a special kind of healing magic, gently nudging her towards a sense of calm. As Lily engaged in these activities, she felt the first whispers of healing take root within her. The heaviness in her heart began to lift, and the spaces between the jagged pieces of her emotions were gradually filling with a newfound sense of serenity. She realized that healing was not a linear process, but a gradual journey towards reclaiming her inner balance. Through Lily's experiences, we witnessed the transformative power of engaging in activities that bring us joy and solace. This chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles teaches us that healing is a multifaceted process, and that finding moments of comfort can help mend the pieces of our wounded hearts. As Lily continues to embrace the healing journey, we learn that even amidst heartache, there is a strength within us that allows us to bloom anew, like flowers after a gentle rain.
Chapter 7: New Connections. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions flowed like the river's current, Lily's heartache had transformed into a wellspring of possibility. As she continued her journey of healing, she discovered that the chapters of her life were not limited to just one story, they could hold new beginnings and unexpected connections. Lily's experiences had taught her the value of reaching out to others. She recognized that while the bond with Jake had changed, there were still people around her who valued her presence. As she ventured beyond her comfort zone, Lily found herself making new friends, kindred spirits who appreciated her for who she was. These new connections brought with them a sense of camaraderie and understanding. Lily realized that she was not alone in her experiences, and that others too had faced their own heartaches and challenges.
Sharing stories of resilience and growth became a source of inspiration, reminding Lily that she was part of a larger tapestry of human experiences. Through her interactions with her newfound friends, Lily discovered new interests and hobbies. She learned to play musical instruments, tried her hand at sports, and even participated in community events. These activities became opportunities for self-discovery, a chance for Lily to explore different facets of her identity and embrace her evolving sense of self. As Lily embraced these new connections, she realized that her heartache had opened doors to unexpected blessings. The once familiar streets of Willowbrook became pathways to diverse experiences, each step leading to a deeper understanding of herself and the world around her. In this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles, we witness the transformative power of forging new connections in the wake of heartache. Lily's journey teaches us that while endings can be painful, they also pave the way for new beginnings. Through her experiences, we learn that the connections we make with others enrich our lives and provide us with the support and understanding we need to thrive. As Lily's world expands, we are reminded that even in the aftermath of heartbreak, there is a symphony of life waiting to be discovered.
Chapter 8: Forgiving and Learning. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions intertwined like the branches of a tree, Lily's journey of healing led her to a pivotal crossroads. As she looked back on her friendship with Jake, she realized that it was time to confront the lingering shadows of hurt and confusion and embrace the power of forgiveness. One day, Lily found herself face to face with Jake. Their conversation was both uneasy and cathartic, as they shared their perspectives and feelings. Lily discovered that Jake had also been grappling with his own struggles, and their misunderstandings had caused them both pain. As they spoke, Lily felt a transformation within herself. The weight of resentment and confusion began to lift, making space for understanding and empathy. She saw that holding on to grudges only hindered her growth, and forgiveness was a pathway towards releasing the burden that had weighed her heart down. Forgiving Jake wasn't just about healing their friendship, it was about setting herself free. Lily understood that forgiveness didn't mean erasing the past, but rather, it was a way to acknowledge the pain and choose to move forward. As she forgave, she opened herself up to a new chapter of their relationship, one built on honesty and vulnerability. Through forgiveness, Lily and Jake also embarked on a journey of learning. They realized that communication played a vital role in nurturing relationships. They made a commitment to be more open and honest with each other, understanding that misunderstandings could be resolved by sharing their thoughts and feelings. In this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles, we witness the transformative power of forgiveness and learning. Lily's experience teaches us that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous choice to let go of resentment and make space for growth. Through her journey, we learn that misunderstandings are part of every relationship, but by embracing forgiveness and communication, we can mend what is broken and build stronger connections rooted in understanding and empathy.
Chapter 9: Growing Stronger. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions swirled like leaves in the wind, Lily and Jake's friendship had entered a new phase. As they navigated the landscape of forgiveness and understanding, their bond grew stronger, marked by the lessons they had learned from their shared journey. Lily and Jake discovered that their renewed friendship was different from before, yet it held a depth that came from weathering challenges together. They communicated openly, sharing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Their interactions were infused with empathy and compassion, a reflection of the growth they had undergone individually and as friends. Through their continued conversations, Lily and Jake recognized that their experiences of heartache had shaped them in profound ways. The lessons they had learned about communication, forgiveness, and resilience had not only transformed their friendship but had also impacted their perspectives on life. They understood that growth was an ongoing process, and they were committed to embracing the journey together. As they embraced their evolving friendship, Lily and Jake also learned to appreciate the value of their own individual paths. They pursued their passions, supported each other's dreams, and celebrated each other's achievements. Their connection was no longer rooted solely in shared experiences, but also in the genuine joy they found in each other's happiness. Their journey of growing stronger taught them that relationships were like living organisms; they required care, understanding, and continuous effort. The scars of heartbreak had become reminders of their capacity to heal and thrive, serving as symbols of the resilience that had emerged from their trials. In this chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles, we witness the beauty of friendship that has weathered storms and emerged even stronger. Lily and Jake's story teaches us that challenges can be catalysts for growth, and that the bonds we nurture through adversity can become some of the most meaningful connections in our lives. Through their journey, we learn that true friendship is not just about shared laughter, but also about the ability to stand together through tears, and to emerge on the other side, united and stronger than before.
Chapter 10: Embracing Change. In the town of Willowbrook, where emotions danced like fireflies in the evening sky, Lily's journey through the Heartbreak Chronicles reached its final chapter. As she reflected on the path she had traveled, she realized that her heartache had been a catalyst for profound transformation. Lily had come to understand that life was a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow, growth and change. Through her experiences, she had discovered the depth of her own emotions, the power of forgiveness, and the resilience of the human heart. As she looked back on the pages of her story, she saw that even the moments of heartbreak had contributed to her growth. The heartache that had once felt all-consuming had now become a piece of a larger narrative. Lily's journey had led her to explore the intricate emotions that made her human: the sadness, confusion, comfort-seeking, healing, forging new connections, forgiving, learning, growing stronger, all culminating in the ultimate lesson of embracing change. Lily realized that life was a series of chapters, each one building upon the lessons of the last. She understood that change was inevitable, and that every experience, whether joyful or painful, played a role in shaping her identity. Embracing change meant accepting the ebb and flow of life, knowing that even in the face of uncertainty, there was potential for growth and renewal. As Lily closed the final chapter of her Heartbreak Chronicles, she looked out at the horizon, her heart filled with gratitude for the journey she had embarked upon. With a newfound wisdom, she set her sights on the future, ready to welcome whatever challenges and joys it may bring. In this concluding chapter of the Heartbreak Chronicles, we witness the beauty of embracing change as a natural part of the human experience. Lily's story teaches us that heartache can be a catalyst for growth, and that by acknowledging our emotions, learning from our experiences, and embracing the ever-changing nature of life, we can navigate the twists and turns of our journey with courage and resilience. Through Lily's journey, we learn that every chapter of our lives is an opportunity to discover profound emotions and uncover the strength within us to embrace the evolving narrative of our own stories.